What's going on, guys? It is halftime and we're on to the rosters for the 2022 NBA season simulation as well as the playoffs, and I'm so excited already. Like, this offseason already has been so wild, but we're just gonna go over the rosters and teams, and we're gonna simulate the season as well as the playoffs and play-in tournament in live scenarios to determine the winner of the next NBA season. Now, as we look at the Bucks, they just re-signed Bobby Portis, which is a great thing, and they also got my former Celtics Semi Ojeleye. And look at the Chicago Bulls doing a lot of moves, getting Caruso, DeRozan, and Lonzo Ball in this offseason already to pair up with Vucevic and Zach LaVine. Literally, this year's Eastern Conference is anybody's to grab. Obviously, you have the Sixers, Nets, Bucks, the top three teams, and then anybody is up to get the next spots. But look at the Celtics. We got Al Horford, Jason Richardson. Not too much crazy action going on in Boston this offseason, but the Los Angeles Clippers, this is going to be the talk of the town. Will Kawhi Leonard re-sign with LA, or will he go to a different team? Let me know down below. I mean, he opted out of his contract, so it's getting interesting. The NBA is so fun in the offseason. I swear, every year just gets better, as well as the trade deadline. But the Atlanta Hawks, look at them, not really too much changes. Now we go to the Miami Heat. They did get Kyle Lowry, which is a huge upgrade from Goran Dragic, and I don't know if it's just me, but I feel like a lot of people underrate Kyle Lowry. I can't wait to see what he does this season on Miami. They also got PJ Tucker. Obviously, PJ Tucker looking for more championships, a little bit of money, but the Utah Jazz, they re-signed Mike Conley. That is good. Now Donovan Mitchell, they're looking to make the playoffs and win this year. Last year was a tough ending against the Clippers, the Sacramento Kings. I think Sacramento is heading in the right direction, but the New York Knicks just got Evan Fournier. I was actually hoping he would sign back with the Celtics, but of course he wants to go to the worst team. That's what Evan Fournier does in his whole career. But the LA Lakers, LeBron James, Davis Westbrook, listen, I'm kidding. I'm not an Evan Fournier hater. I'm just mad that he didn't resign, but this Lakers team is looking insane on paper. And man, I really love them signing Malik Monk. I think he's going to do great things on the Lakers. As we look at the Magic, they're so young. They got RJ Hampton, Jalen Suggs, Cole Anthony. That team is going to be pretty good next couple of years if everybody decides to stay. The Mavericks, they just got Moses Brown, keeping Luka Doncic. The Nets, James Harden, Durant, Irving, Blake Griffin just re-signed, and they also added Patty Mills, who is a big transaction. I think that's going to be great for them. Look at the Nuggets, nothing really crazy yet. Jamal Murray will be back and healthy in this season simulation, which is going to be great. The Indiana Pacers should be back and fully healthy next year. Can't wait to see what they're going to do. The Pelicans, now they got Jonas Valanciunas and Devontae Graham, which is a great pickup as well. They did lose Lonzo Ball, however. The Pistons, Cade Cunningham, the rookie, the first pick, and they got Kelly Olynyk. What a signing. That is a lick to the Pistons. I love it. Toronto, they got the Goran Dragic in the trade from Kyle Lowry and Anobi Van Vliet Siakam. Kyle Lowry now left. Gary Trent Jr. is on that team as well. The Houston Rockets, as you see, they have a very young team. Obviously, I don't think this year is going to be great for them. Then again, you never know what can happen. We're just going to have to wait and see what unfolds this season. Getting to the next team, the Spurs, they did get Doug McDermott, lost out on DeRozan, and I just think next year is going to be a pretty rough year for the Spurs. The Suns, they just re-signed Chris Paul as well as Cameron Payne. I think he could have got more money elsewhere, but I love the loyalty. The Thunder, they just re-signed Shai Alexander to a big deal. They got the rookie Josh Giddey. The Timberwolves, I think this is their year to make the playoffs, and I honestly wouldn't be surprised if they make the 6 or 7 seed. But the Blazers, they still have Damian Lillard. Also, they just re-signed Norman Powell. Stephen Curry just signed a deal with the Warriors, and with Klay Thompson back fully healthy, this team is going to be a contender in the West. The Washington Wizards just picked up Dinwiddie, Kuzma, and they got Caldwell Pope with Bradley Beal. But we're going to submit to the end of the season to see which teams will make the 2022 NBA postseason, as Giannis Antetokounmpo has another MVP to his resume. 24 points, 13 rebounds, 7 assists. Cade Cunningham, almost 22 points a game, Rookie of the Year. Andre Drummond wins 6th Man of the Year. He turned it around there in Philadelphia. But man, Giannis with all these accolades could be in the top 10 best players ever. He's only 26, I think, at the moment. But look at the first team NBA: Luka, Harden, Giannis, Durant, Jokic. As the second team consists of Damian Lillard, Steph Curry, LeBron, Butler, Adebayo. Third team All-NBA is up on the screen right there. And how about Jonathan Isaac making the first team All-NBA defensive team? Look at the Rookie of the Year first team: Cade Cunningham, Jalen Suggs, Green, Mobley, and Scotty Barnes. As Damian Lillard will lead the league in points, followed behind him is Zion Williamson, Bradley Beal, Booker, Doncic, Curry, Giannis, Butler, Young, and Harden. Rebounds per game, we got Butler, Ayton, Jokic, Vucevic, and Giannis. Now we got to look at the assists per game: Doncic, Young, Lillard, Harden, Jokic. Steals per game, wow, look at Cade Cunningham, second in the NBA in steals. And as we get to the standings, remember that the first 6 teams in each conference will enter the playoffs, and the 7 through 10 seeds will participate in a play-in tournament. But in the East, the Sixers take the 1 seed, 65 wins. What a year it was for them. The Miami Heat are the 2 seed, Milwaukee, Brooklyn, Toronto makes the playoffs, Atlanta, New York, Chicago, Boston, and Orlando slips into the last play-in tournament game as the Pistons almost made the postseason. And as we go to the West, the Clippers take the 1 seed with 61 wins. games. The Suns again are the 2 seed. The Lakers take the 3 seed. The Pelicans go to 4. Utah goes to 5. Portland makes it at the 6 seed, 41 wins. And the 4 play-in tournament teams in the West were the Warriors, Houston Rockets, Dallas Mavericks, and the Sacramento Kings. And wow, Denver only 31 wins. What a horrible year. But anyways, let's enter the play-in tournament. Guys, what is up? Listen, we're on the play-in tournament. You just saw the NBA standings. Unfortunately, the Timberwolves were the 11th seed in the West, so they did not make the playoffs. And for the East, the 11th seed was the Pistons. I really wanted to see Cade Cunningham, but they got eliminated. And as you know at home, or if you don't know, the NBA is continuing the play-in tournament, so the same thing that happened last year is going to happen this year. So on the NBA 2K simulation today in this 2022 NBA season, this is what it looks like. So we saw in the Eastern Conference, the 7 seeded Knicks will go against the 8 seeded Bulls for the 7 seed in the East to play the Miami Heat in the first round. In the 9-10 game, the winner of this game, which is the Celtics and the Orlando Magic, will then play the loser of the Knicks Bulls game for the 8 seed. Losers eliminated from that game. Losers eliminated from that game. So that's the Eastern Conference. Let's get to the Western playing games. You see the Warriors versus Rockets, which is going to be a fun 7 seed game. Of course, the winner will go play the Suns in the first round. It's kind of funny because the Suns are also the 2nd seed again, so they're going to have to play one of these teams. A tough first round matchup, of course, but let's get to the 9-10 game in the West. It is the Dallas Mavericks against the Sacramento Kings. Winner will go and play the loser of the Warriors Rockets for the 8 seed. This is going to be the play-in tournament simulation before we get to the playoffs, so sit down, sit back, relax. So go get yourself a snack, a drink, and without further ado, let's get into the playing games. We begin with a close one in New York. RJ Barrett won a game, 22 points, as the Chicago Bulls trail by 3 with 41 seconds. And no one near Lonzo Ball as he takes a 3, puts it in to tie the game in New York. The newest Chicago Bull, huge shot with 38 seconds remaining. Winner will take the 7 seed, loser will face an elimination game. Here is Rose, guarded by Ball. Tough layup won't go. Lonzo doing it on both ends. Zach LaVine takes it up with a 7-second shot differential. And just like that, the momentum has switched to Chicago. LaVine to Vucevic in the corner. Here's the newest Bull as well, DeMar DeRozan. 18 on the game clock. The Garden is on their feet. Here's DeRozan. 1-0 with Julius Randle in the paint. Takes the jumper. That won't go. Vucevic snags it and off the glass. He got it to fall. And the Bulls score 5 in a row. And they're rallying right now in New York. And after the Knicks timeout, they're down 2 with 9 seconds. The ball in the hands of Derrick Rose. Lonzo will defend. He's been playing amazing defense. Here's the screen. Rose pumps. Take the jumper. Front rim. Bulls win this game. What a finish. Chicago will take the 7th seed in the East. The turnaround in the NBA is the Bulls. And as we get to Golden State, look at this upset. Back-to-back years, the Warriors still haven't won a play-in tournament game. And the Rockets will take the 7th seed in the West. What a big-time upset. And the Boston Celtics will take care of the Orlando Magic as Jason Tatum adds in another 3. Orlando had a pretty good year, but Boston ultimately wins, and they will play the New York Knicks for the 8th seed in the Eastern Conference. This one is all over in Boston. And as we enter Dallas, the Sacramento Kings are down 1 with 38 seconds. Loser is eliminated in the West. Who will play the Golden State Warriors? Here's Fox, the pull-up jumper. Won't go, ball tipped in the air. Rebound Luka. Here come the Mavericks up 1. 7-second shot differential. They can just hold it. They go to Porzingis. He chucks one up from 3, and he missed it. Why would he take that? Here come the Kings down 1. Buddy Hield a 3. Bang! Just like that, Sacramento has the lead. Buddy Hield from downtown. 16 seconds remain, and Luka is upset with Porzingis for taking that shot. And the season on the line for Dallas. The ball in the hands of Luka Doncic. He's been here before. Game clock down to 3 seconds. Here comes the screen. Doncic fires, and he got it! Luka Magic! Point 3! Are you serious? Here's Fox at the buzzer! Play-in tournament miracles! Mavs win! We go to New York, and Al Horford's at the line, 16 points, 132 to 117. And the Boston Celtics win 2, and they move to the 8th seed as New York drops 2 in a row. What a win for the Celtics. They go on the road to move up. And now we go to the West. Facing elimination is the Warriors. They're down 2, but Thompson ties the game here in Golden State. The Mavericks are coming off that win from Luka Doncic, winning against the Kings with 0.3 seconds. And now they're tied up here, facing elimination. This play-in tournament has been incredible so far. Luka breaks Curry, pull-up jumper, and he missed it. Here comes Steph with the rebound. 13 seconds off differential. Here come the Warriors. Curry goes to the three-point line, doesn't take it. Doncic stays in front. Curry again in the wing, takes the 3. Won't go. Curry misses the 3, and the shot clock turns off. Mavericks have the ball and a chance to win and move to the playoffs. Here they are. Luka on the corner, Luka the drive, Luka the dunk. Luka Doncic doing it all here in Golden State. 13.5, season on the line, down by 2. Curry just missed a 3. Will they go back to him? 7 seconds, Curry. 5, 4, Curry gets it to Clay. 3, puts it in. Thompson with 2.2, and this play-in tournament continues to be amazing. Oh, Doncic almost made it, but it doesn't matter. The Warriors win, and they take the 8th seed. We enter the 2022 NBA playoffs. Golden State, Houston, Boston, and Chicago all slip in. Tell me who you think is going to win it. All these games are simulated here live on NBA 2K21 Next Gen. The road to the championship begins in the first round, so go get your snacks, sit down, relax, and let's go. I think it's safe to say this is Damian Lillard's last game in a Portland Trail Blazers jersey, as the Blazers will get swept by the LA Lakers here in the first round, 105-90 in Game 4. As we enter Brooklyn, the Nets will take down the Toronto Raptors in 5 games. Honestly, give Toronto some credit. I didn't think they were going to make the playoffs. They do, but they go against a tough team here in the first round as Brooklyn moves on, and no close games yet here in the first round, but the defending Western Conference champions, the Phoenix Suns, will get the job done over the 7-seeded Houston Rockets in 5 games, and they will advance here to the second round. But finally, a close game. This time we're in Golden State. The Clippers, the 1-seed, are down by 3, also trailing the series as Beverly scores the layup. And can you believe the Warriors are 42 seconds away from pulling off this upset? They're up by 1. Here is Curry right now, 18 in the shot clock, 1-on-1 with Beverly. What a rivalry this is right now. Curry the screen, Curry the drive, draws the double, Curry in the paint, gives it to Thompson, Thompson in the corner, Wiggins, his 3-pointer won't go, rebound Leonard. Clippers looking to force a Game 7. They got the stop. Can they get the basket? Klay Thompson with some great defense on Leonard. They go to Beverly, 13 in the shot clock. Beverly in the paint, Kawhi to Ibaka to Morris. They go all the way around town to Paul George with 6 on the shot clock. The screen, George the layup. It's good. Paul George gets to the rim. What offense there from the Clippers. 5.7, a chance to win the series. Curry at the 3-point line for the win. Back rim, Clippers hold on, they'll force a Game 7 back in LA. This series isn't over yet. We will get to that later on, but we go to Boston, and my Celtics will go down to 6 games against the Sixers. It is all over. The 1-seed at Philadelphia 76ers will advance to the second round. And now the Pelicans and Jazz are tied up in Utah at 115. Utah leads the series, 37 seconds away from advancing to the second round. Here is Donovan Mitchell on the rack attack, throws it down with force, and the Jazz fans are on their feet. Utah leads by 2. Pelicans looking to force 7 games like the Clippers. Here's the newest Pelican, Devontae Graham, 16 in the shot clock. They go to Zion in the paint, draws the double, backing his way and bullying Bogdanovich. Zion up and under, and he scores. That was too easy. I don't know why they didn't stick with the double team right there, but here come the Jazz with the shot clock turned off. No timeouts, a chance to win the series. Can they do it? 12 seconds. Donovan Mitchell has the ball. 10 seconds now, 9, 8. Gobert looking to set a screen. He does. Mitchell driving right. Here comes the fade, and he got it. Mitchell scores with 1.9. Pelicans out of timeouts. Graham, can he win the game? No, and Utah holds on at home to win this game 119-117, and they'll end up taking the series over New Orleans. And the rematch of last year's Eastern Conference Finals goes to 7 games, but a blowout from the defending champions, 130-97 in Game 7, as the Bucks will advance back to the next round. And we are in Miami, the Game 7 between the Bulls and the Heat. How good is this? Here's Jimmy Butler the drive, Butler the layup, it's good. And the Miami Heat take a 1-point lead, and the Chicago Bulls as a 7th seed win this game and move to the conference semifinals. Here is Zach LaVine, 35 seconds, LaVine the drive, in the paint, layup, and it won't go. Rebound PJ Tucker. Here comes Miami looking to avoid the upset. 27 seconds, Butler has the ball, driving right, the pull-up jumper won't go, and they miss it. So now the Bulls take a timeout with 23 seconds, down by 1. Let's see who they're going to go to in crunch time. It's Game 7. After the timeout, 23 seconds, inbound goes to LaVine, guarded by Hero. Here comes the pick from Vucevic. Zach LaVine finds himself open, takes a 3, and he puts it in. Rattles it home with 15.7. Chicago up 2. Miami at a timeout. 12 seconds. Butler 101. Season on the line in Miami. The fans are on their feet. 7 seconds. 6, 5, 4. Butler. The screen from Adebayo. Pull up 2 for overtime. Won't go. Chicago wins the series, and the Bulls are moving on. Down goes Miami in the first round. what an upset. So we saw the Clippers win Game 6 against the Warriors to force 7, and as we go to 7, they win the game 121-102, and they win the series. Reggie Jackson with a game-high 24 points, and this one is over. And now we are on the conference semifinals. We see a couple of rematches from last year. This should be a fun one, so hopefully you guys are enjoying this. So sit down, sit back, relax, and let's continue the simulation here on NBA 2K21 Next Gen. Let's go. To begin the conference semifinals, we got a rematch of last year's first round where the Lakers went down, but this time they win the game and the series in 5. The Phoenix Suns are going home in this one, and we are now in Chicago. The Bulls have a chance to knock off the defending champions. Yes, this isn't a fake video. Levine the drive, puts in the layup. Chicago leads by 3, and they are up in the series 3 games to 2. Milwaukee, they are in desperation mode, looking to force Game 7. 23 seconds. Here is Giannis. Stopped in his tracks by Markkanen. Holiday now has it, about a 4-second shot differential. Here is Bobby Portis in the paint. He can't get anything to go. They go to Middleton. Middleton, step back 3 on its way. In and out. Ball tipped out by Lonzo. Out of bounds. Milwaukee will regain the possession. But how about the defense from the Bulls right now in this closeout game? 8.1. Looking to inbound. Here they go to Middleton. Middleton to Giannis. The oop. They connect. But it's still a 1-point game. Interesting decision from both those players right there. Markkanen to Levine to Lonzo. And why are they going to Lonzo to shoot free throws? He's not the greatest, but with 4.2, can he put some clutch ones in right now? Lonzo at the line. First one on its way, and it's no good. Here we go. This one to make it a 2-point game. Milwaukee at a timeout. Lonzo got the second. The defending champions. Their season's on the line with 4.2. Giannis, 3, 2 from the logo. No, there will be no Game 7, and the Bulls take down the defending champions in the second round. What a win. Chicago moves on, and the Utah Jazz will get some vengeance on the Clippers as they go back to the conference semifinals and play them again. This time they win the series in 6 games, and they'll be going to the Western Conference Finals. And we go to a Game 7 in Philadelphia. The Brooklyn Nets lead by 5 points. James Harden, what a Game 7, 36 points. Philadelphia down 5, they're getting a miracle, but Korkmaz is wide open and he makes a 3. And all of a sudden, this game isn't over yet. The Nets were just up by 5, looking to inbound, having trouble, and they have to go to Patty Mills. And all Mills has to do is just make 2 free throws to take the Nets all the way to the Eastern Conference Finals. And he misses the first. This one's still a 1-possession game. Mills the second. He missed both. Rebound Embiid. No timeouts. Here's Mike James, the former Net. Can he beat his own team? The 3! Oh my goodness, that would have been insane. But the Brooklyn Nets win this series as they almost lose it right here in Game 7. Now 4 teams remain here in this playoffs. Was this your conference finals predictions? Let me know down below. The Lakers against the Jazz, the Nets against the Bulls. Who's going to advance to the NBA Finals in today's simulation? We'll sit down, sit back, relax. Let's keep these playoffs going. And the Bulls' Cinderella story comes to an end here in the Eastern Conference Finals. It is a sweep from the Brooklyn Nets, and Brooklyn will advance to the NBA Finals with a 4-game series win over Chicago. And they are your Eastern Conference champions of this simulation. And we go to the West. The Lakers go to 7 with the Jazz, but they get the job done. So we're going to get a Lakers-Nets best-of-7 series for the championship. And the Lakers take down Utah to take the Western Conference championship in this one. We make it to the NBA Finals, and what would you know? We have the Los Angeles Lakers versus the Brooklyn Nets in a best-of-7 series in 2022 to determine the winner and the champion of this year's NBA Finals. So guys, let's get right into it. And we go to Game 6 in Brooklyn where the Lakers lead 3 games to 2, but they just can't close it out. So the Nets will win Game 6 4-7 in LA, and we're getting a Game 7 of the Finals. And as we get to LA, Brooklyn is down by 3 with 41 seconds. Here's James Harden, and it is crunch time. Win or go home. Anthony, his ankles are broken, trying to stay in front. Harden the step back. Bang! Tie game. James Harden, a huge 3-pointer. Just down by 3, he ties up the game. Lakers no timeouts, 28 seconds. LeBron James looking to get his 5th NBA championship. The screen from Gasol. LeBron the drive. 2 defenders help. He misses the layup. Brooklyn gets the ball, calls a timeout, and they have a chance to win this game and the finals. Clock winding down in LA. Brooklyn win to win it. Here's James Harden isolated. Goes back to his step back for the championship. back rim, Howard the rebound, he takes it, and no, we're gonna have 5 extra minutes of this crazy game 7 here in LA as we get to overtime. LeBron in the paint, still tie ball game. LeBron, guarded by Harris, shows it to Howard, and it looks like prime Orlando Dwight as he gives the Lakers a 2-point lead in overtime. 28 seconds. Now the Brooklyn Nets trail by 2. Here we go. James Harden has taken all the shots down here in the stretch as James Harden on the drive throws it down. Tie game. That was mean. He gets the crowd on their feet in LA. 20 seconds remain. And now the Lakers, they have a chance to win the championship this time. 5 seconds. LeBron. 3, 2, sets. Pumps, gives it to Dwight. Front rim. Why is Dwight Howard taking the shots? But nonetheless, we have double overtime. This is really turning into one of the greatest games we'll ever see. As here's Ellington from downtown. No, LeBron blocked by Joe Harris. Joe Harris rejects LeBron James. Nets lead by 1. They go to the corner. It's Irvin to Griffin. 3-point lead. The Nets have taken the momentum. I can't believe it. One of the greatest Game 7 history blocks by Joe Harris. And now LeBron James down 3 on the drive. Gets to the paint. Up and 1. He can't be stopped. And Joe Harris fouls out as LeBron James heads to the line. And he misses the free throw. Oh my goodness. You know what they're going to be saying everywhere around the world. LeBron James isn't clutch. He can't make free throws. But now Kyrie Irving, his former teammates, at the line on the other end. And he knocks down both. Still a 3-point game with 17.2. Season on the line. Who will they go to for 3? LeBron James with 13 seconds. 12, 11. He's going to take a deep 3. Puts it in on a 3. 9 seconds. Oh my goodness. How did he even make that? Championship on the line. No timeouts. Here's Harden. Step back again for the championship. No. And we're going to triple overtime. This is actually crazy. This honestly might be the best finals in halftime reductions history. And with 16 seconds, Westbrook is at the line, looking to win his first championship. He makes the free throw. It's a 2-point game. Will we go to 4 overtimes, or can either of these teams finally win it here? But now just 13 seconds. James Harden with the ball. They've been going to him all game long. 1-on-1 isolated. 7 seconds. 6, 5. Look at Irvin. He's wide open. Irvin for the win. No! Ball in the air! Westbrook the rebound, and the Lakers have done it! They win the 2022 NBA Championship, and they are the winners of today's simulation. Westbrook, Anthony get their first rings, LeBron gets his 5th, and you guys truly witnessed the greatest Game 7 on halftime reductions history. They were going back and forth. What a championship, and the Lakers faithful are celebrating here at the Staples Center. But I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. It was so much fun. Thank you for watching. I appreciate all the support. Comment down below. I read every single comment. LeBron is your MVP. It is halftime reductions. Thank you for watching, and we out.